DangerMan here. Let's play some paintball. I'm at Pemberton, New Jersey's legendary at this point, On Target Paintball, and I'm at another scenario event of theirs. This one is in December. It's every year. It's the Clone Wars, and we're on the break. I'm representing the red team, the Sith, and we're working our way off the break up around the elbow of this choke point that I call it. You see that net on the right-hand side there? As it breaks to the right, that is where the other team spawns from. So we could come out at that elbow there and just brawl if we want. And some players do, but there's no objective there off the break, so therefore I'm just going to avoid it. I'm going to go towards the objective that I know. And here you go. He said get to town. So that means essentially that's one of the objectives, which is to hold the town for every 20 minutes we get points. So I'm heading over there now. So quickly, what kind of marker am I running with today? I'm running with my invert mini. I actually won that at an event at Top Gun. Made a small donation and got a prize for it. I couldn't believe it. But this particular marker I like because it's such a compact setup. And I wanted to run light today, so I'm running with this invert. I'm running with a die boomstick on it. And in addition to that, I'm running my original rotor, not the R2, because I wanted to go super low profile, as I stated. And I'm running a stubby. The stubby's provided by Ninja, another sponsor of mine. So if you really want the best out there, simply because of their customer service, and is really where I would say they rise above everybody, go with Ninja. In the meantime, I've made it to town. All right, so off the break, every team at any event at On Target should take this town. Why? Because it controls how players have to move around the field. To the right, you could get through that elbow, but to the left, you could go through the woods. But it would give very little play for people to get around, and you would know how they're trying to get around. So, in my opinion, to take the town, oh, by the way, there's a Jedi, you saw him walk through the door. If they touch you with their lightsaber, you're out. They're neutral characters. They won't always do that to you. But when they're playing for the other side, or when they have instructions to get everybody, they'll kind of use a ruse to some sort of dumb trick, some verbal cue to try to trick you and move up on you and tap you with it. To get them out, you got to shoot them in the face. Otherwise, you want to get close enough to them for them to give you actual objectives. They will deliver objectives to you. All right, so I'm looking through this crack, getting recon, and our team did not take the entire town. We took one side of the road, and in my opinion, you always take the full part of town, and that makes the other team work very hard to move around the field. And I'm going to slow down the film here in a minute. I'm going to slow it way down so you can watch me shoot this guy on the left hip. Okay, so what I have to prove here, what I'm trying to demonstrate is that this player was shot and he was hit. But I couldn't tell whether he was out. I thought he was out. You put that much paint on somebody, do you think they're out? And I assumed he was going to walk off the field. But he didn't. So I'm going to slow this down for you one more time. Very slow, and you tell me. So how many times do you think I pulled the trigger on this kid? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's ample.
He's going.
And honestly, I figured when he ducked back in, he was walking off. But then I looked through the crack and I was like, wait a minute, he's back. He's popping out and he's shooting his gun. Oh, wow. A ref.
Hey, ref, come here. There's a guy with the purple Penguins jersey on. Yeah. I hit him on the left side. I don't know if they bounced, but I hit him about 3 times. He's still in there. I'd like to see a paint check on him.
Copy that.
He's straight up in my 12. He's in that bunker right there pointing at us. It might not be him. He's in there with him.
Now let's be straight here. A ref has got an easy call at the beginning of the game because there's no paint on somebody unless you put it on them.
There we go. Now he's gone.
And of course I'm a little conflicted over that call because I'm disappointed in a paintballer, but I'm happy I got the call. By the way, that was our team general, and that's who I'm calling out to, letting him know, now that he's taken a point position ahead of me, trying to give him some recon. That was Jason, by the way, dressed as General Grievous. You'll get a better shot of him later, maybe, if you watch some other videos.
Hey, what's the call on the sword? On the lightsaber? With the,
you gotta hit him in the head.
Gotta hit him in the head?
Yeah, headshot.
Shit, I could have done that a few minutes ago. I didn't know what side he was on. Hey, listen, when you step out, look through this crack here. Yo. You can sight them up here. Yo.
I just got one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've been just snap shooting, waiting for them to come to this little building right here. They don't know you're here.
Gotcha.
Just snap out and shoot them. I just let them come up. And they step out. Yeah, they don't know you're here. I wait for them to step out and feel comfortable, and then I just take a couple shots on their hip.
I love this shit.
Now, you want to hear something embarrassing? I can't remember his name, and he told me more than once. But you ever wonder why players have their names on the back of their jerseys? It's for just these type of reasons. You see somebody's name on their jersey, you can call out to them. There's a real practical reason why players have their names on their jerseys. And it is kind of comical for me that I have a DangerMan jersey that everybody will come up to me and want to say hello when I've got that on. But if I'm running incognito, it's a whole different ball game. It's if I give out field instructions or something of that nature with DangerMan on the jersey, people are listening. Otherwise, they're ignoring me. And guess what? It happens right now. I keep warning these players. They've got trouble at their 12:30. Well, here it is. Listen for yourself.
Yeah, you're 12:30. Nope, he's out. Try to give him recon. I try to give him recon.
Yeah, you're calling out shit. That's good. I like that.
So essentially, we were the point men, but now some of our players are leapfrogging us and getting ahead of us. And it's much more helpful for us to give them recon now because they got players to their left and right that they can't see.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, we're just, that was the guy I was talking about.
Right up there, damn.
Yeah, that's the guy I was telling him to watch out for.
Yeah, I was watching.
He shot him for like 8 feet away. He didn't see him. All we need to do is just see him. I mean, if we hold this town, we're fine, right?
Yeah, it's good. We want to hold it.
I mean, that's the objective, I heard. All right, hey. Here we go. Watch my right hip, okay? Because I got to snap out this window.
All right, so let me let you in on my mental
Let me know
model
if anybody's got a shot in on that door.
I'm going to set up, and I'm going to post.
See how I'm exposed?
And claim a lane.
Behind my right hip.
And when these guys
Just keep
come
me clear and
out,
I'll be good.
I should be able to take shots on them and either get them or push
Come
them
on,
back
shoot
in
that window.
while our players continue to move up on them.
This guy pops through this window again. I got him. Tell me if I need to tuck in, all right?
Now,
Tell me if I need to
now
tuck in.
sadly, you can't see what I see, but they're in a building, and they're playing out of a window like myself, but the window is facing us.
Hold on.
And playing in a building can be a real bitch.
Come on, man.
Oh, listen,
Sure.
I'm gonna keep track of the right. You got the left.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching this window.
Because if you're playing in a building, you can't just flee. If you're playing off the back of a building,
Show
you
yourself
can
to
turn
that
and
window,
run.
dude. Man, if he just comes forward just a little bit more, I got him.
These guys are at least fish in a barrel for us. They can't peep out of these windows
Show yourself.
without us taking shots at them.
There's some fire coming from the left. I don't know where.
Essentially, we're in a cleanup operation at this point. We have most of the town.
He beat your 12 then, because everything over here is clear. Everything over here is clear. He's got to beat your 12.
Inevitably, all I have to see is this player's barrel, and I'm waiting for him to bring the rest of his body with him so I can shoot him.
I'm posted up on a window over here, so that's all I'm doing.
I'm just watching the right.
Like I said, if this guy comes out this window, I got him, but he's just staying in. He's staying in. He's like deep in the building, shooting through the window. You know what I mean?
The blue jersey, right?
The guy I'm at? No, I don't know what he's got. He's at your 10 o'clock.
Hey, you want to hear something sad?
The one I'm
I
shooting
chronoed
at.
the day before with what I am told is a different type of chrono, an airsoft chrono, and I'm beginning to think it
knows
might
I'm
be
here
true.
now.
I mean, to me, feet per second is feet per second, but I chronoed with it, and I found out
Hey, my gun is not shooting well at all.
that I'm actually shooting right now at about 250. When I get back to staging, I test it, and I find out I was shooting super soft.
There we go. There's a nice clean shot.
Now, as if I haven't said this enough, having a second player in this bunker playing from the right
Just keep
is
it
a
on my right
blessing,
hip, man, because
that
I'm really
person
exposed.
is making it so that I don't have to continuously, take my head and turn it to my right.
He has a light blue, powder blue jersey.
Yeah, he's posted on my window now.
Yep, he knows.
So if you watch any of my videos, you'll see I do a lot of head movement, checking my back door, checking my right, checking my left, things of that nature. I'm saving myself that energy right now by having somebody play the right lane. And I'm doing the same for them. By playing the left lane, they don't have to worry about their left hip. All right, so as I bring this to a close here, I'm going to shoot this player in the hand. He's actually sticking his hand, waving it at me like, hit me, hit me.
Come on, in the hand, in the hand, in the hand. Thank you. He was waving his hand, trying to make me hit it, and I hit his hand.
He called himself out there.
Yeah, and he called himself out.
That's the way you end the video.
I have to say, man, see the powder blue's walking off.
Thank you, OTP, for having me out. You're always great host. And I also would like to thank Jason, the general of the red team, the Sith. His team is the Reaper Assassins, SOD. And you guys were really great to have me out as a promotional player. And anyone who needs to find me in the future, if you would like me to come out and play promotionally, if you need me as a general, etc., DangerMan XX@gmail.com, or if you're really lazy, DangerMan Prime on Facebook.
It's too much for any man.